right, guys, Eddie of Fliptroniks, and I'm going to be going over flipping Ethereum and crypto for profit on your phone in 2021 and beyond. Now, I'm going to be going over two different apps to show you how to do this, and I'm also going to show you my strategy as well. Also, if you guys could smash the like button on this video, I would definitely appreciate it. If you want to get our crypto newsletter, I'll have some links in both the description and comments. Okay, now, Robinhood, a lot of people kind of, like it or don't like it, but there are two reasons I recommend using it for trading crypto. The first reason is that they allow you to borrow money on here at a really low interest rate, which is important, and I'm going to also get into that. And obviously, they don't have any fees. Right now, I am in a position on Ethereum. You can see that I've got, somewhere around almost 24,000. I'm down about 200 on this trade. I'm also going to, show you my thoughts on this trade shortly. And the other thing I wanted to point out about Robinhood, which isn't so good, is that they don't have stop loss features. A stop loss is basically where you set a price to automatically sell. Then when you hit it, it sells for you and you kind of like make your money. They don't have that on Robinhood for cryptocurrency, only the stock trading, which is a huge bummer, but it is what it is. Okay, and then we've got Coinbase Pro, which is probably going to be the best overall trading app. The only downside is they don't let you borrow money. And borrowing money, it could actually be a good thing if you do it, responsibly. And, I do it all the time. Okay, anyways, as far as some of the trading features on here, you've got 1 minute time frames, 5 minute. You can see like the volume, the buying and selling. Looks like I don't own any of that, so let me go back here. Now, the nice thing about Coinbase Pro is they have that stop loss feature I was talking about. So, if you plan on trading, you want to have this, right? Because you want to set targets for when you want to sell something and not have to check your phone every 5 minutes. So it is important, and you do get that here on Coinbase Pro. Now, there are some fees associated with Coinbase Pro. It's 0.5% for buying, 0.5% for selling, so it's not free. Okay, now let's get into the actual making money, with crypto, Ethereum. And I'm going to pull up ETH in just a second here. Just bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to show you basically my strategy for how I do this, especially on Robinhood, and I'm going to also show you the borrowing money part. But basically, what you want to be doing, and I know it sounds pretty simple, but it's not always that simple, is you want to be buying into Ethereum when it's going down in price, not when it's going up. And it can be difficult for people to really understand that. And I'm going to actually show you, basically one example this year of how I made some money on Ethereum, just to show you one of my trades. I've gone over it before on I think a couple previous videos, but earlier this year I bought Ethereum and I put 29,000 into it, and about 3.5 weeks later I sold it. I made, a healthy $10,000 profit, and I actually did this borrowing money. I only put 4,000 of my own money into this and 25,000 borrowed, which might sound a little bit crazy, but I'll show you how that works shortly. Okay, so Ethereum, here we go. Now, I'm going to pull up the 1 month on Ethereum because, looking at the 1 week on it, it's down quite a bit. But if we look at the 1 month, you're going to see, the spikes of it going down and then the spikes of it going up. Now, what's important to understand, like I said, is you want to be buying when it's going down. And what you're trying to do here is, catch the bottom, and then when it starts to go up anywhere from like a few percent to maybe 10% at most, you want to sell and then rinse and repeat this process. Now, if you're in this to make some money, then you're going to obviously want to do what's called swing trading, and that's what I do. I do have some positions on Ethereum that I'm kind of just holding for the long term. But if you're trying to make some money out of this, then you got to be swing trading. So you're going to be buying and selling frequently. Now, the important thing here is to also be patient, because you don't want to get in too often, because sometimes when you buy, you could be stuck in a position for like a month or sometimes more. And if you get better at timing it, then you're not going to be in that situation that often. Now, this is what I want to talk about, and it's called margin trading on Robinhood, and it's basically where you borrow money. Usually you don't want to borrow any more than 20% of what's in your account. So if you have $10,000 in your account, you don't want to borrow more than $2,000. But for me right now, I think I'm around 20% actually. So I guess I'm spot on with that. I've had more at different times. But the thing about borrowing money on Robinhood is that they only charge you 2.5% interest. So on $30,000 borrowed, I'm paying less than $100 a month on that. It's really crazy, okay? Okay, now let's talk about Coinbase Pro. Now this is overall, I would say, like one of the best trading apps you can use, but they don't allow you to borrow money. If they allow you to borrow money on here, it'd be a little bit different, but honestly, they don't. And it's kind of a bummer, all right? But they do have features on here which you're going to want to use, and when you're doing this on your phone, like I said, it's very nice because you can just pull up, you know, prices by the 1 minute time frames, 5 minute to see the volume, and then you can set your stop loss features. So if you buy in on Ethereum at like 2100, you could then automatically set it to sell at 2200, and that's it. I mean, it's an automatic thing. You don't have to like worry about it. On the flip side, if you wanted to set a a triggered stop loss if the price drops to a certain point as well, like on a losing trade, you could do that too. But yeah, I mean, so that's basically it, guys. None of this is really that complicated. The nice thing about Ethereum, though, is that it's very predictable in how the price moves because it always moves with Bitcoin. So, you know, once you kind of get used to how Bitcoin moves, then you can get an idea of when Ethereum moves. Also, another pro tip here, if you look at certain days of the week, the weekends are usually the worst for cryptocurrency, and then late Sundays into early morning Monday, I mean, Ethereum and cryptocurrency in general tends to start going up. Just a little bit of a pro tip. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about swing trading or doing this on your phone, feel free to message me below in the comments. Please smash a like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.